Again he said, "What shall we say the kingdom of God is like? Or, what parable shall we use to describe it? It is like a mustard seed, which is the smallest of all seeds on earth. Yet, when planted, it grows and becomes the largest of all garden plants, with such big branches that the birds can perch in its shade."
And welcome everyone here to Yost Center on the campus of Hesston College. Rusty Witcher with you here on the first game of the Lark Classic. This will feature McCook and Bethel, the junior varsity of the Threshers. And McCook here in town for game number 1. We'll take a look at the starting lineup here for McCook. They will start number 5, a 5'7" sophomore guard from Missouri City, Texas, Sydney Sanford. Number 11, a 5'9" freshman guard from Manchester, England, Neem Kelshaw. Number 12, a 5'3" freshman guard from Jennings, Louisiana, Amaya Dartest. Number 20, a 5'11" freshman forward from Maia, Spain, Carla Cano. And number 25, a 6-foot sophomore forward from Colorado Springs, Colorado, McKenna Bodette. The McCook team is coached by Brandon Pritchett, assisted by Kelvin Miller, and student assistant is Parker Irk. So McKenna Bodette's the load down inside for the Threshers. She comes into today averaging a double-double of 16.4 points a game and 11 boards. McCook is 4-1 on the season so far. The starting lineup here for Bethel. Number 12, a 5'6" sophomore guard from Linden, Kansas, Clara Spurgeon. Number 20, a 5'10" freshman forward from Bartonville, Illinois, Lena Driscoll. Number 23, a 5'10" freshman forward from Enid, Oklahoma, Mariah Ramirez. Number 31, a 5'9" freshman forward from El Paso, Texas, Melinda Vargas. And number 33, a 5'11" sophomore forward from Peoria, Arizona, Cindy Tennant. The Threshers are coached by Josh Bird, assisted by Kent Packard. They're just down the road here from Hesston, about 6 miles. About six and a half, we'll call it, in North Newton. So a short little drive, kind of a sister school, and we're getting close to tip-off of our first game of the afternoon. Hey, fans, whether you're a fan of McCook, a fan of the Threshers, today we'd love to hear from you. Put my number there on screen right there. You can see it, 620-217-1465. Would love to hear from you. Send us a text with a question, comment, feedback. Tell us who you are, who you're watching, where you're watching from here in our first game of the day. Hopefully I got the colors matched right on the scoreboard. So we are getting close. Next game of our afternoon will feature North Platte versus Hesston. That is also a Lark Classic. And the Larks kind of Hesston College double dipping today as we're also hosting community night. So anyone who wants to come today is free. Come on in. Come on out to Yost Center. And we will be ready to get this show rolling here. So we are getting closer.
Number 20, Lena Driscoll.
So we're getting closer and closer to action. McCook comes in. It's hard to find some numbers, like I said, on a JV squad. McCook led in scoring by McKenna Bodette, and she is joined in double-figure scoring by Maya Dartes. She averages 12 a game, and Carla Cano averaging 10 a game. McCook averaging 76 points per contest, and they're surrendering 58.4 points a contest. So trying to get things organized here. Again, we'd love to hear from you. Send us a text, 620-217-1465 here in the Lark Classic and also on Community Day, as we are getting lots of basketball here on tap. So game number 2 will be the North Platte Knights versus the Larks in women's action. Larks still looking for their first win of the season. And then our next game, our final game of the night, will cap it off with some men's action between the Redlands Community College Cougars and the Larks here. So lots of good things happening here today in Yost Center for our first game of the afternoon. So we're going to be busy all day. I'm going to be here with you. So we're ready to get this show starting. And we're going to have a lot of fun. So the Threshers and McCook, just both of them getting their last second instructions here from their coaches. And we are set for action. First quarter coming up here from Yost Center and the brand new renovated Yost Center. So jumping center for the Threshers will be Driscoll. She will jump against Bodette, and we are ready to rock and roll. And away we go. The tip controlled by McCook, and that will be Dartes will have it on the far side. And Bethel opens in man-to-man. Here on the near side, McCook, Cano looking down, far side Bodette. They'll swing it around. McCook working the ball around the perimeter. Down here on the near side, Sanford back on top. The three from straight away, crawling off from Dartes. Rebound Threshers, here they come, working the left to right or west to east, depending on your geographical preference. Melinda Vargas setting this up, going back door down low. Tennant knifing in. She misses the rebound, pulled down by the black-clad McCook. Dartes out in front, finding Kelshaw. Kelshaw down low to Bodette. Bodette turns one way, spins the other, the little baby hook up and in.
Basket for McCook by McKenna Bodette.
And McCook leads 2-0 here in the first quarter. That was a good move, and you can see why she averages a double-double. Back come the Threshers again. Driscoll in the corner here. The three from the near side, off the side of the rim by Spurgeon, and a travel whistled on the Threshers. It goes back to McCook. Dartes calling out the offense. Dartes goes down to Bodette. Bodette goes one way and shuffled her pivot foot, guilty of the travel. And McCook returns the favor, so doing turnovers early. Driscoll ahead to Ramirez, down low. Tennant knifing through, and that pass is swiped away by Sanford. Nice hands there defensively. Dartes the other way. Dartes in the corner. Kelshaw, she'll try a three. That three long, and the rebound tracked down on the far side by Driscoll of Bethel. Vargas giving it back to Spurgeon. Spurgeon, the jumper from the elbow, too strong. Long rebound, Driscoll had it, pokes it out of bounds, and the ball to McCook. Full court pressure being applied here by McCook, or by Bethel, and a foul whistle, the first foul of the game, being charged to Mariah Ramirez. Her first, team's first. And that will give the ball to McCook right here. Dartes drifting out in front. Bodette here on the near side wing. She'll pull the trigger. Her three does not drop. Rebound pulled in, And Vargas off to the races ahead. Driscoll near corner. Driscoll, a little ball fake, trying to dish, and that's swiped away by Bodette. Bodette leading the break, a 3-on-2. Ahead to D'Artest. D'Artest stops and pops off the glass, up and good. Amia D'Artest knocks down her field goal. Amaya D'Artest, rather, excuse me. I even wrote it down right. Amaya D'Artest. Her first field goal. And McCook in front, 4-0. 7:19 to go here in the first quarter. Vargas on the far side. Driscoll skips in their side. The runner up, and the foul called. They waved the bucket off. Foul charged on Kano. Kano picks up her first. They reset the shot clock to 20. Tennant, inbound Spurgeon, Driscoll, low block. Driscoll muscles the shot left, it short, gets her on rebound. Scoop shot up and rolling home for Lena Driscoll. Driscoll scores and puts Bethel on the board. We've 6:52 to go, 4-2 McCook now. D'Artest answer back. On top, Kelshaw works at Sandiford. They'll go down. Bodette goes one way, spins the other way. Nice move, and you see Bodette with the bucket. Couple of subs coming in for the Threshers at the next dead ball. Spurgeon runs down low, kicks it back on top to Vargas. Under 6.5 to go first quarter. Vargas steps through, and a foul will be charged to McCook. So, Isabel Diaz and Caitlin Miller both into the game for the Threshers. The foul whistled on Sandiford. Sandiford picks up her first. And the first free throw of the game is good for Melinda Vargas. She'll have a chance at the stripe. A second one coming up. The second free throw good. Vargas makes good on both free throws. 6-4 our score, 6:19 to go. Here in our first quarter, game number 1 on the afternoon. D'Artest the other way. Sandiford now. Shot missing down low. And they'll go the other way. Spurgeon with it for the Threshers. Spurgeon. And Sandiford guilty of the reach. Sandiford picks up her second personal foul. And that will bring in number 24, Jessica Espinoza. Driscoll trying to bring it in on the baseline, finds Spurgeon. Spurgeon steps through 2 defenders, gets it to Vargas. Vargas in the corner to Miller. Miller calling for it. Took a little bunny hop and commits the turnover. D'Artest bringing it back. Amaya D'Artest here on the near side on top, finding Kano. Bodette left alone. She'll try the 3. That's off the left side of the rim. Rebound. D'Artest dumps it down low to Espinoza. Espinoza stepping through and draws the foul on the Threshers. Miller picks up her first personal foul. Second team foul on the Threshers. Driscoll picks the pass off from D'Artest. And Vargas will bring the ball the other way. Vargas tries a 3 and a legal screen whistled on Isabel Diaz. Diaz picks up her first personal foul. And Winter Rennes into the game now. 5:15 to go here in the first. McCook 6, Bethel 4. Bodette looking down inside. Skips it near side Kano driving in. Her shot is short. Rebound tipped around, pulled in by the Threshers. Spurgeon the other way. Spurgeon looking down low. They skip it down low. Check. Okay, thanks. Second free throw coming up for Driscoll. Driscoll knocks both down. Raw knotted up at 6. And they'll give it here on the near side. McCook with it. Lobbing down low. Winner Rennis comes up with a steal. Rennis gives it back to Vargas. Here come the Threshers one more time. 4 and change to go first quarter. All knotted up at 6. Vargas swings over Driscoll in the corner. She'll launch the 3. That 3 long off the heel. Rebound Dardis. Dardis will bring the ball back the other way. Dardis knifing to the hoop. Rolls it up and over and through. Amaya Dardis with her second field goal, and it's 8-6 at the 4-minute mark. McCook on top. Spurgeon with it on the near side. Driscoll down low, wrap-around pass. Miller tries the 3. Her 3 missing. Neither team can cash in from deep. Mateo in the game for McCook. Brown in the game for Bethel. 8-6 our score. 3:40 to go. Brown on top Spurgeon. Spurgeon has to launch her shot, and they wave a shot clock violation. Threshers commit the turnover. McCook with a chance to stretch the lead right here. Mateo will bring the ball up. Now she'll find Whiting. Whiting stepping through. Whiting giving McCook numbers. Whiting all the way to the bucket. Left is short, and the rebound hauled in by Rennis. Threshers on the route the other way. Spurgeon tied up, weaves her way through traffic, kicks out to the nearest corner. Brown back out. Vargas eyed the 3 for just a second. And Vargas resets the Thresher offense with 3:05 to go. 16 on the shot clock. McCook in a 2-3 zone, stepping through Miller. The teardrop floater runner, missing rebound, stick back Rennis, foul on McCook. And the Thresher will shoot 2 more free throws. Espinoza whistled for her first personal foul. Journey Miles in the game now for Bethel. Free throw for Rennis is nothing but the bottom of the net. A second free throw coming up. That free throw good. Rennis knocks down both free throws. All knotted up at 8. Bethel has 1 field goal and 6 free throws in this quarter. McCook has yet to attempt a free throw. Mateo knifing in and scoring for McCook. Mateo scoring. And it's 10-8. Mateo averaging 9.4 a game. 2.5 now. And a foul charge to McCook. And the foul whistled on Espinoza, who picks up number 2. Caitlin Miller will head to the line where she will shoot 2. Free throw coming up. And Miller's free throw, that's the first miss for Bethel in the contest. Second free throw coming up. That one is good. 10-9 our score, 2:28 to go here in our first quarter. And McCook with a 1-point lead. Kano now giving it off Whiting. And a travel. Whistled on McCook. Bethel trying to get the ball in and crossing that timeline. Ashton Brown. Brown to Vargas. Vargas catching on the arc at half court. And nearly Vargas lost it, gets it back, slings it to Rennes. Rennes 15-footer off the glass, up and good. Winner Rennes says the bank is open. Cashes in and gives Bethel their lead at 11-10. Shot clock moving down to 26 and into the game now for the Threshers, Nikki Cox. Stars checking back in the lineup for McCook. Tennant back in the game for Bethel. .156 to go. Whiting finds Keno on the far side. Stepping through, down low to Bodette. Bodette with the left hand, in and out, rolling around and not dropping. Rebound the Threshers with 1:45 to go. They'll swing it over here on the near side. All the way in the corner. Miles back to Cox. That goes right through the hands of Rennes out to McCook. McCook will run out the other way. That would bat it out of bounds. And the ball staying with McCook. Jalen Whiting about to key it in. She's from Montgomery, Alabama. And she'll swing it on the far corner. Skip pass on the far side. Dardis could not hang on to it, but saves it. Kano now backs it out. A three from Mateo is nothing but net. Mateo knocks the first three down of the contest. And a technical foul has just been whistled. I think I just saw the under the bucket ref would signal for a technical, but I don't know if it's going to be a delay of game warning or if it will be a technical foul. So we'll see, but the technical foul was whistled. The technical foul whistled on Whiting. Jalen Whiting picks up her first personal foul and a technical foul. And the free throw coming up for Tennant. Tennant knocks it down, a second chance coming. Second free throw on the way, that does not drop. That'll be Bethel basketball after the technical foul. 1:22 to go. And Bethel trailing by a point with a chance to take the lead. They whistled Whiting for reaching across. And Journey Miles here on the near side for the Threshers. All the way, wraps it down, that pass deflecting. Whiting comes up with a Whiting racing east to west. Dardist eyed the three. She'll drive baseline short corner. Has it tipped away and saved by Miles at the baseline for Bethel. Bethel now racing down the floor the other way. Miles nearly lost it. Gets it back. In the corner they find Tennant. Tennant driving. Tennant all the way. Took a few too many steps. And she wryly smiles because she knew she traveled. 55.9 seconds to go here. McCook in front of Bethel, 13-12. McCook with a chance to extend the lead. Whiting on the near side. They'll drive all the way in. A foul whistled on the Threshers on the hold. Foul whistled on Winter Rennis. Rennis picks up her first. And Mateo at the free throw line to shoot 2. These will be the first free throws of the contest for McCook. Free throw good for Mateo. Second free throw coming up. Free throw good for Mateo. 15-12 our score. Journey Miles here on the near side. Guarded by Mateo. Trap coming by McCook. McCook, Miles stepping through the defenders. Finding a near steal by Dardis. On the far side, they find Tennant. Sydney Tennant backing away with 16 to shoot. Finding Nikki Cox. Cox pulls it back and resets the Thresher offense. Cox spinning her way with a right hand. A 3 by Ramirez doesn't drop. Rebound Tennant. Tennant offensive rebounds trying to step through, and an offensive foul called on Tennant. Tennant picks up her first personal foul. Whiting swings it back here on the near side. And a foul whistled as Miles was a little bit slow to get to the spot. Miles picks up her first. And they'll send Jalen Whiting to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw up and good for Whiting. Second free throw coming up. Rebound. Tracked down by the Threshers. 13 to shoot. 16-12. Cox racing with 8. Cox all the way in. And Cox got too far underneath it. Commits the turnover to wave off a 3. And McCook has a chance to add to their lead with 5.8 ticks left in the quarter. Dardis struggling to pick it up. Dardis checking behind the back. Dardis driving, 15-footer to beat the buzzer, rolling around, will not drop. At the end of the first quarter of play, McCook 16, Bethel 12. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
I've definitely grown as a person to be more confident, and working with my professors, they really want to have a good relationship with you.
I think what makes a good student is someone who is curious, someone who is genuine, really commits to wanting to learn things that will help them in their life and connect the dots between faith and learning. I think those are qualities that make a student that's exciting to work with for me as a professor, and really gives life into what I enjoy doing.
If someone's going to have a relationship with you and then be mentored or discipled by you, they need to feel like they belong and they fit and that you value them as a person.
This year I'm more prepared to help other freshmen and to bring them under my wing. And just helping around campus, learning about the new activities and being able to share that with so many other people.
And welcome back here to Yost Center on the campus of Hesston College. We're heading into the second quarter of play. Haven't heard from anybody. Would love to hear from you, whether you're a fan of McCook, fan of the Threshers. Send us a text, 620-217-1465. We're heading to our second quarter of play. McCook in front, 16-12. And off we go. Live basketball here from Yost Center. Vargas out on top with Driscoll. Driscoll back to Vargas. Vargas stepping through, spinning. Back to Driscoll. Bethel with only 2 field goals in that first half. They were all the rest of the points coming from the free throw stripe. Miller checking in the game now for the Threshers. Vargas. with 7 on the shot clock. Vargas backs away. She's not aware of the shot clock. Checks it now. Crossing over with 3. Vargas all the way in, and a foul whistled with 1 second on the clock on a Chuck Gumwell. Check that they whistle the foul on Dardist. Amaya Dardist picks up her first. And Vargas will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. The first free throw spinning home. Second free throw coming up. That free throw dinks around and drops out. Rebound, Whiting. Dardist calling out that offense, setting up. Near side, Kano. Kano in the corner. They'll wrap it back. Crossover move by Mateo. Mateo driving in. An offensive foul on Mateo. Mateo picks up her first personal foul. And the Thresher bench to my left enjoying that. 13-16, 9:15 to go in our first half. Quarters are slowly growing on me. I'm still a fan of halves for college basketball. They'll give it up here on the near side. In the corner, Miller. Miller swings it back to Tennant. Tennant trying to set this offense up. Tennant all the way in, muscle the shot. That in and out, and a foul whistled on Bethel on the rebound. Chuck Gumwell is 6'3". She's from Sydney, Australia. Foul was charged to Tennant. Tennant picks up her second personal foul. Diaz checking back in the lineup. Dardist near side, Gumwell. Gumwell back to Dardist. Dardist eyeing that 3. Back on top, Mateo. She'll try her 3. That 3 banging home for Mateo. She's knocked down 2 threes so far. She leads all scorers with 10 points in the early going. She has 10 of McCook's 19 points. So over half coming from Mateo. All the way in, Vargas, her shot was altered by Gumwell. Rebound, tipped around, pulled down. The second chance, no good. And McCook with the defensive clear out. Dardist down low. Gumwell off the glass, up and good. And McCook in front, 21-13. And now the visitors on the scoreboard. McCook applying pressure. Here on the near side, Spurgeon works all the way around, drives short corner. Spurgeon's shot is blocked by Kano. And Kano picks up her second personal, team's third, and Spurgeon at the free throw line where she will shoot a pair. First free throw, rolling home. Second free throw coming up. That free throw good for Clara Spurgeon. Spurgeon makes good on both free throws, so Bethel hanging around thanks to their free throw shooting. 7:53 to go in our second quarter. Gumchuck going down, or Gumwell has it taken away by the Threshers. That ball knocked out of bounds by Mateo. Will stay with the Threshers. (21-15). Bethel trying to cut back into this lead. Only 2 field goals so far in this half for the Threshers. Vargas driving, left it for Spurgeon. Spurgeon all the way down left to Diaz. Diaz shot up and in. Isabel Diaz off the glass, up and in. That's Bethel's third field goal. A foul whistled, and Diaz will be at the free throw line where she will shoot a free throw and a chance for the three-point play as a foul was charged to Mateo. Mateo picking up her second personal foul. Second free, so the free throw coming up for Diaz. Diaz just down the road in Oklahoma City. The 6'3" freshman knocks the free throw down and completes the three-point play. It's a three-point game at 21-18. $7:22 to go. Whiting the other way from McCook, stepping through, scoop shot up and under and through for Whiting. Jalen Whiting with her first field goal. She has 3 points. It's back to a 5-point advantage, and McCook in the 2-3 zone. Far side, they give it up. And they'll swing it all the way around in the corner. Miller, the quick release three off the glass, a little strong rebound. Gumwell. Handing back to Dardist. Maya Dardist from Jennings, Louisiana. And they'll give it up on the far side. Snelling snuck in the game. Whiting tries a three, her three, too strong. Rebound, Diaz of Bethel. And Vargas near side. Bethel trying to attack this zone. The three from the corner, rattling home, and Bethel finally connects from deep. Brown puts a three in the book. And it's 23-21, 6 to play in the first half. They go down low to Whiting. Dardis to answer back her three, too strong. Off the heel, rebound right in the hands of Vargas of Bethel. That one tipped away and out of bounds. Last touch by McCook. On top, Miller racing in, floats it off the glass, up and good. Bethel starting to heat up from the floor. We're all knotted up at 23. A timeout taken here by McCook. We will step away on the timeout. 30-second timeout. Back after this on the Lark Network.
Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Heston College BSN student. Learn more about the Heston College nursing program today.
And welcome back here to Yost Center on the campus of Heston College. 23-23 our score, just 5.5 to go in the first half or your second quarter. And again, if you're a fan of the Threshers, a fan of McCook, we'd love to hear from you. Send us a text 620-217-1465. $5:29 to go, and Dardist trying to set this offense up. They'll hand off Snelling. Back to Kelshaw. Kelshaw driving in. The running floater doesn't drop. Rebound pulled down by Bethel. The three doesn't drop, and the rebound kicks back out. Miller swings it around. Vargas stepping through. Spurgeon thought about a three, changed her mind, and 3 seconds to call on Diaz. Diaz never cleared the lane. Bethel committed the turnover. $5 to go. And they swing it over on the far side. Kelshaw down low. Gumwell, the turnaround jumper off the glass. The basket counts for Chuck Gumwell. Gumwell scores. She'll have a free throw and a chance for the three-point play as the foul was charged to Brown. Brown picks up her first.
Foul by Bethel's 15, Ashton Brown.
Chuck Gumwell's free throw doesn't drop, and the rebound tracked down by Diaz. Four and a half to go, second quarter. Bethel with the 2-point advantage. They have the basketball chance, or the 2-point disadvantage deficit. They have the ball a chance to tie, maybe even take the lead if they can a three. Down low to Diaz. Diaz trying to roll it back, and does to Vargas. Vargas kicks it inside to Brown. Brown's shot was altered by Gumwell. Rebound, McCook. Here they come. Dardis on the near side. Kelshaw works it back on top. Dardis looking down low. Bodette has been very quiet. Kelshaw all the way in, has it stripped away by Vargas. Vargas the other way. Vargas racing. Vargas shifts her field. Shot up and in. Melinda Vargas knifes to the bucket and ties the game at 25. 3:46 to go. Shot clock resetting to 25. McCook basketball here. Amaya Dardis setting this up. Dardis driving all the way. Teardrop floater off the glass. No good. Rebound. Diaz swings it out to Vargas. We're all knotted up at 25. 3.5 to go. The shot by Miller is rejected by Gumwell, and a foul on the outlet pass will be charged to Clara Spurgeon. Spurgeon picks up her first personal foul.
Foul by Threshers 12, Clara Spurgeon.
Driscoll and Cox checking back in the game for the Threshers. McCook trying to retake the lead. Ramirez checking back in now for the Threshers. Kelly Snelling handing off Kelshaw. Dardis, they'll work the weave. Snelling calling for it, wants to pull the trigger. You could see it in her eyes. Bodette will try a three. Her three does not drop. Long rebound hauled in by the Threshers as they'll work left to right. Driscoll swings it back on top. Brown tries a three. That's strong off the heel. Gumwell pulls the rebound down, and a foul whistled on the Threshers on Mariah Ramirez. Ramirez picks up her second personal foul. Team fouls even at 4 apiece with 2:50 to go. And McCook setting this offense up one more time. Dardis, high post, Bodette. Near side, Kelshaw drives in, draws a foul. Cox whistled for the foul. She'll pick up her first personal foul. Need Kelshaw at the free throw line, where she'll shoot two. And the first free throw, good. And McCook retaking the lead. Second free throw coming up. Kelshaw knocks it down. She hits both free throws. 27-25, 2:35 to go. McCook in their 2-3 zone, and the Threshers calling out the offense to attack. Short corner, Brown back on top. Vargas catch, shoot, three, short, rebound to McCook. Gumwell ahead, Dardis to run out, 2-on-1 break for McCook. Dardis all the way in, nice ball fake from Dardis. That will not drop, and a foul whistled on Bethel. on the rebound on Brown. Brown picks up number 2. And Snelling will be at the free throw stripe to shoot 2. Kelly Snelling from Geary, Nebraska. The free throw, too strong for the 5'5" freshman. Second free throw forthcoming. Free throw does not drop. Rebound, Nikki Cox. Here come the Threshers running the other way. Threshers trail by 2, chance to tie. Maybe even take the lead if they can hit from deep. 17 for the Threshers to shoot. They'll work it over to Cox. Cox, short corner, the running one-hander from 15, missing. Rebound, Bodette. Bodette to Dardis. Dardis calling out that offense and resetting the McCook attack. Dardis, she'll try a 3. Her 3 draws little iron on the front. Rebound pulled down. Once again by the Thresher. Ramirez skips it all the way over. Nobody home with that ball out of bounds. Back to McCook. Rennes and Miller back in the game now for Bethel. Minute and change to go. Here from Yost Center. And we're off and running. Dardis dumping it down low. Bodette all alone scores easily. Bodette gives the McCook defenders a. And we are ready to go here. .103 to go. As we reach the 1 minute mark, McCook nursing the 29-25 advantage. Bethel trying to get a bucket here. Miller spinning back. Driscoll in the corner. Ramirez tries the high arching 3. It's good. Ramirez knocks a 3 down. Bethel trims the lead to 1. 38 seconds to play. McCook trying to answer. Dardist standing on the half-court circle. Drifting far side. An illegal screen whistled against McCook. And Gumwell picks up her first personal foul. Chance for Bethel here. Shot clock is off. With 27.9 seconds to play. Bethel will set up and wait. They're going to run that clock down to about 10 and then start their offense. Both coaches here for Bethel standing to my left telling them what to run. 10 seconds. They're working on the far side. Driscoll down low. Renna shot up and in. Driscoll scores down, or Renna scores down low, and that will do it at the end of the first half of play at Bethel 30. McCook 29. We will be back with the start of the second half right here on the Lark Network. And welcome back here to Yost Center on the campus of Hesston College. Game number 1 of our Lark Classic here. Coming up, we're winding halftime down. Bethel with the slim 30-29 lead. Hey, if you're a fan of the Threshers, fan of McCook, we'd love to hear from you. Send us a text, 620-217-1465. It's right there on the screen. Leading all scores here for McCook, that is Paula Mateo. Mateo with 10 points. She leads all the scores in this entire game. Bethel was led in scoring by Winter Rennis. Rennis with 6 points in that first half. So we are set for action in quarter number 3. I'll make sure I switch that on the board. And we are ready to go. Quarter number 3 will be McCook basketball coming out of the timeout and starting our quarter of action here. Third quarter Lark action tomorrow at noon. Bethel will play North Platte. McCook will play Hesston at 2. And away we go. Shot clock was a little bit late starting. The music was still playing. Okay, we're set now. Trying to get a whole bunch of people on board for this classic.
Here we go, Greg.
9:58 to go. In our quarter, away we go. Sanford down low, Bodette. One dribble, gets a defender in the air and scores. And the leading scorer for McCook now on the season with 8 gives McCook the lead. Vargas setting up the offense here in front. Vargas drifting on the far side. Catch and shoot for Spurgeon for 3. Splashdown for Clara Spurgeon. And Bethel takes the 33-31 lead after the field goal. They dump it down low. Bodette spins left, goes right, shot long. Rebound offensive, saved by McCook. Bodette now goes to work. Scoop shot up, left it short, rebound, tipped around, and rolling around and saved once again. Shot clock reset to 20. So they're resetting the shot clock here. They weren't sure if there was control there, and I understand. Offensive rebounds are always a little bit tough and a little bit hard to know when the shot clock resets and when it doesn't. 20 on the shot clock, fresh 20 now for McCook. They'll swing it on the far side. Sanford on top. Kelshaw backing out. The runner, a foul whistled as Cano trying to get to the ball, to the rack. Draws the foul charge to Ramirez. Ramirez picks up number 3.
Here we go, Greg.
She picks up number 3. And a free throw. Up and good for Carla Cano. Got a text saying, go Threshers. Let's tenderize McCook for the Lark game tomorrow. That free throw up and good. Both free throws good. We're all knotted up at 33. 8:45 to go in our third. Bethel trying to answer. Tennant back to Driscoll. Driscoll crossing on the right side, crossing that timeline, far side, backing out now Vargas. And the Threshers reset. McCook switching man-to-man defense. Vargas driving down, saw the seam. The seam quickly closed, and the defenders all over Tennant. Tennant, though, gets it, dishing down low. Rennis shot swatted by Kelshaw. And Kelshaw has the basketball. The wraparound pass back to Dardis. Dardis giving to Bodette. Bodette back to Kelshaw. Kelshaw, a little ball fake, draws a foul, and the second foul of the quarter whistle on the Threshers at the 8-12 mark. Foul charge to Driscoll. That's Driscoll's first. Driscoll picks up her first. Team second. Kelshaw driving in, draws the foul, and a third foul on the quarter whistled on Bethel. That will go against Cindy Tennant. Tennant picks up her third personal foul. And Kelshaw will be at the free throw line where she will shoot two. Free throw does not drop for Neve Kelshaw, the 5'9" freshman guard from Manchester, England. Second free throw coming up. That free throw good. Kelshaw makes good on 1 of 2. McCook with regaining the lead, 34-33. 8:08 to go as Brown checks back in the lineup for the Threshers. And they'll snap a pass here on the near side. Bethel with it far side. Brown in the backcourt. Brown being hounded. Brown in trouble and a timeout taken. Oh, they turn over here before the timeout can be taken. Foul whistled on Bethel. Foul was on Brown. Brown picks up number 3. Ashton Brown picks up her third personal foul. So the foul's quickly mounting here. That's 4 in the half for Bethel. Sanford looking down low. 15. Kelshaw with it. She'll pull the trigger from straight away, missing badly. Rebound, Rennes. Rennes now outlet to the Threshers. Threshers with a chance now to retake the lead. They'll pick the dribble up, handing off. Vargas dishing in the corner. Brown. Swing it over on the far side. Driscoll. Drives down low. Driscoll, offensive foul. Put a forearm shiver out there, and Driscoll picks up the foul. Her second, team's 5th. 7:22 to go. We haven't even played 3 minutes in this half. And there have been 5 fouls here on the Threshers as Miller checks in. So Ramirez, Tennant, and Brown all with 3. Driscoll with 2. Down low they go. Bodette catching, shooting, scoring off the glass, and Bodette now up to 10. Timeout, and a timeout taken here by the Threshers. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Students are going to spread their flight training out over a little bit longer period of time, and they're going to have the opportunity to be intern instructors and teach for us and teach their colleagues in the 4-year bachelor's degree program.
We're looking for motivated students. We're looking for students that have good time management skills and who just have a passion for aviation.
And welcome back here to Yost Center. 7:04 to go. McCook in front, 36-33. McKenna Bodette starting to exert her size down low. Bodette, a 6-foot sophomore from Colorado Springs, now with 10. She came into the game averaging 16.4 and 11 boards a contest, a double-double average by Bodette. Bethel trying to get the ball in, it just barely breaks the 5 seconds. Now they have to get it across as McCook has come out with a renewed vigor in the second half. Vargas trying to set this offense up. Working here to the elbow. Rennes at the far elbow. The 15-footer off the heel. Rebound up and in for Driscoll. Driscoll, right place, right time. Cashes in on the offensive stick back. 36-35, 6:36 to go. Far side, Dardist with it. Driving down, Kelshaw all the way in. The hook up and in. Not sure how that rolled in, but it did. And it's 38-35. Kelshaw giving McCook the 3-point advantage. Kind of scooped that up and off the glass. It worked. Driscoll trying to answer. Back to Cox. Cox swings it all the way around. They'll skip it in the corner. That's tipped out of bounds and off of McCook with 10 on the shot clock for the Threshers. Driscoll trying to get it down low and does off the inbounds play. No good by Rennis. Rebound, Bodette. Bodette's starting to clean the glass. Under 6 to go. McCook nursing that three-point lead. That's nearly poked away. Sanford gets it back. McCook 4-1 on the season. They'll swing it back. Down low they go to Bodette. Bodette kicks out. Kelshaw dials up from deep. That three doesn't drop, and the rebound right in the hands of Bodette. Bodette, Sanford at the elbow. Dardist eyed the three. She'll step down in the corner. Kelshaw trying to drive to the elbow all the way. Sanford with 10. Sanford all the way down. Sanford scoop shot off the glass, up and in. Sydney Sanford with her first point of the contest. That's a 5-point advantage. The biggest lead of the ballgame was 8, 21-13 early as Bethel tosses it away. McCook with the biggest lead so far. Diaz checking back in the lineup. And we are 5:12 to go. McCook trying to stretch that lead. Cano here on the near side. Kelshaw down low. Bodette. Bodette kicks it out, and Bodette shuffled her feet. She did a little bit of a hop in the turnover, giving the ball back to Bethel. They'll swing it far side, and Vargas gets it in. McCook sagging off in man-to-man defense. Vargas near side. Driscoll all the way down. Driscoll, runner off the glass, up and in. Lena Driscoll curls her way to 2, and it's 40-37, 4:42 to go. This offense being set up. They go backdoor Kelshaw. Kelshaw gets it back to Dardist. Dardist. Bodette. Bodette goes to work, swings it out. Left alone. Cano's three. Missing rebound. Corralled by the Threshers. Vargas down low. Draws a foul. The first foul of the quarter against McCook. Will be charged to Kelshaw. And Kelshaw picks up her first personal. As Miller checking in, Espinoza in now for McCook. They go down low. The jumper missing rebound, tipped around. Bodette has it, lost it out of bounds. Off of Bodette, they'll say it'll be Thresher basketball. Driscoll looking, bounces it down Diaz. Diaz can't hang on to it. Coming up with it was Cano. Cano all the way down, dumps it Bodette. Bodette couldn't hang on to it. Loose, and the Threshers come out of the mess with the basketball. They'll drop it back. Spurgeon all the way down, left it back out to Miller. Miller steps in. The long two doesn't go. Rebound Bodette. And Bodette starting to heat up on the glass. Driscoll back the other way. 40-37 with 3:39 to go. Dardist on the far wing, and Dardist, little bunny hop, guilty of the travel. A low-scoring contest here in our first game of the Lark Classic. And also community night here for Hesston College basketball. Bethel with it one more time. Driscoll down low. The running left-hand floater doesn't drop. Driscoll tips it. Bodette has it for a second. Driscoll gets it back in a tie-up. And the possession arrow will go to the Threshers with 3:12 to go in our quarter. Whiting checking back in. As they'll look to key it in. They bounce it down. Diaz shot missing, rebound. Driscoll's stick back, no good. Foul whistled. Mateo picks up her third personal foul. Lena Driscoll will be at the free throw line where she will shoot too. And Driscoll's first free throw spinning home. Second chance at this charity line coming up. Driscoll's second free throw banging home. 40-39, 3:08 to go. With McCook in front by a point. A foul whistled on Driscoll. Driscoll picks up number 3. And Mateo will be at the free throw line where she will shoot 2. At the 2:57 mark. Mateo's free throw good. Her first point of the second half. She had 10 to lead all scorers. Now has 11. Retaking the scoring lead from Bodette. Her free throw misses the rebound, Diaz. Diaz lost it out of bounds. Off of Diaz, it will stay with McCook. Diaz couldn't hang in and hang on. Jordan Miles checking in. Dardist looking, getting it back. Mateo and Dardist shuffled her feet in front of head coach Brendan Pritchett. Coach Pritchett said, yeah, you traveled. 41-39, 2:53 to go in our third quarter. They key it in on the far side to Spurgeon. Spurgeon drifting here on the near side. Spurgeon has it picked away by Whiting. Whiting ahead to Dardist. Dardist goes behind her back. What a nifty little dribble. But Dardist took too many steps. She went behind her back and picked the dribble up and commits the turnover. Chuck Gumbel checking in the game. (41-39) with 2:40 to go in the third. Driscoll finally getting the ball in. Driscoll bring the ball up the floor. Driscoll working, handing off Miles. Miles in the corner. Miller tries the 3 from the corner, missing the air ball, pulled right down by Dardist. Dardist the other way. Amaya Dardist. Dardist all the way in, draws a foul before the shot. But she will shoot 2. The foul charge to Jordan Miles. Miles picks up number 2. Amaya Dardist will be at the free throw line. Her first trip to the line this evening. Free throw coming up. That free throw good. Dardist knocks the free throw down. A second chance forthcoming at the 2:17 mark. Second free throw upcoming. That free throw good. Dardist knocks down both free throws. 43-39. 2:17 to go here in the third. Far side, Threshers with it. In the corner, Miller backing out Miles. Miles. Brown nearly lost it, gets it back. 14 for the Threshers to shoot. Brown, the pull-up from the baseline, jumper missing, rebound, tapped, fought for, loose on the floor, and just smothered by Espinoza. Handing back to Dardis. Dardis has her pocket picked by Diaz. Miller, the breakout, the 1-on-3 break. Miller all the way down, and then Whiting knocks it out of bounds. And they'll talk it over. And they'll say it was Bethel basketball. .139 to go in our third. That ball batted and tipped out of bounds. Knights and Larks upcoming at the conclusion of this one. Tip off about 6 o'clock, maybe a little later. The three misses and the rebound hauled in by Whiting ahead to Dardis. Dardis checks behind her, knifes to the bucket, scores the bucket. Amaya Dardis scores. Dardis averaging 12 a game. She has 8. A travel whistled here, and Bethel turns it over. .45-39 with a 1:19 to go in the quarter. Gumwell, near side. Mateo all the way in. Scoop shot off the glass, doesn't drop. Diaz far side. In the corner, the three, dialing home and knocking down by Claire Spurgeon. Spurgeon knocks a three down. Bethel has trimmed the lead to 3 with 47 seconds to go. 45-42. Sanford set to come into the next dead ball. Dardis setting this offense up. Gummel far side, down low. They'll kick it in the corner. Dardis shuffled her feet in front of the official. Sanford checking in. Bethel with a chance to trim into this lead one more time. 31.5 seconds to go. Threshers trying to set this offense up. 25 on the clock now. 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 16 for the Threshers to shoot. Brown trying to turn the corner, and she's fouled by Whiting. Whiting guilty of the hands. Active hands, she'll pick up number 2. Just the third foul on shot clock is off. Down low, that pass picked up by Whiting. Whiting weaving her way through. 7, Whiting all the way. Dish to Sanford, back down to Whiting, catching, shooting, scoring off the glass. Jalen Whiting scoring 47-42. That's the end of the third. We'll be back after this. McCook has a lead right here on the Lark Network.
It's crazy to see how far I've been able to come in just a little under 2 years. Years 3 and 4, we're going to have some upper level aviation classes that are going to be really interesting. We're going to be able to instruct for the college, which will be awesome. We'll get to help along some of the younger students.
It's just exciting to kind of reach that process where you've put so much work into it and you have all these people rallying beside you, as well as instructors, as well as friends and family. And so when you accomplish that, it's an indication of kind of how much you've learned and kind of where you're headed. Right now is a really good time to get into the industry, and so I'm excited to kind of see how much it'll grow and what can come from that.
And welcome back here to Yost Center as we're heading to our fourth quarter. McCook with the lead, 47-42. Five-point advantage here for McCook. North Platte Knights versus the Larks coming up in game number 2 of this Lark Classic. And McCook with the basketball. Whiting on the far side. Jalen Whiting all the way in. Dishes back out in the corner. Sanford works it. Gumwell tries a 3 and knocks a 3 down. A Chuck Gumwell knocking the 3 down, and it's the biggest lead of the game at 8. Second time that McCook has been up by 8. Vargas here near side. Vargas with Bethel trying to answer. Vargas picking up her dribble, slings it. Miller driving. Backing out. Vargas with 9. Off the glass, left short. Gumwell the rebound. Ahead now. Sanford. Back on the near side, and that as Espinoza driving in draws a foul. Trying to make some room here for Lexi Avalos. Will be steady in the next game. Lena Driscoll picks up her 4th personal foul. And at the free throw line is Espinoza, her first trip to the stripe tonight. And Espinoza's free throw rattles in and out. Second free throw coming up. They whistle a lane violation on Gumwell. They'll wave off the free throw. .9:03 to go. It's 50-42. Miller with it. And a foul whistled on Gumwell. Gumwell picks up her 2nd personal. Team's first in this 4th quarter. Lex, do you have enough room? Okay. Whiting comes up with a steal. Baseball pass ahead. Mateo running underneath and catching, shooting in and out. Rebound Diaz. Diaz gives it to Tennant. 8:48 to go. Bethel needs a bucket here to trim into this lead. Vargas calling out that offense. Far side to Miller. Miller lost the dribble, gets it back. Tennant, corner Vargas, eyes the 3, lets it fly, splashes down. Melinda Vargas knocks down only her 2nd field goal of the contest. 50-45, a big 3 here by Bethel. Gumwell on the far side. Back on top to Sanford. Espinoza driving in. Shot was partially blocked, deflecting off of Bethel. Will stay with McCook. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Spurgeon checking back in. An illegal screen whistled on Whiting. Whiting picks up number 3 in terms of personal fouls. 3rd team foul here on McCook. Far side. Tennant coming all the way up top. Vargas down low. Diaz shot swatted out of there by Gumwell, foul whistled. And Achok Gumwell picks up number 3. Isabel Diaz at the free throw line where she is 1 for 1. Free throw for Diaz, crawling off. Second free throw forthcoming. Diaz knocks down 1 of 2. 50-46 our score. $7:42 to go. Our next game will start a little later than 6 o'clock. And a blocking foul whistled on Bethel. And the foul charge to Winter Rennis. Rennis picks up number 2. Whiting down low. An offensive foul on Whiting. Whiting picks up number 4. Lowered her shoulder. And quickly checking in. As Kano checking in. They swing it over on the far side. Shot missing, rebound pulled down. And Bodette double dribbled in the backcourt. She knew it. Dardis checking in. Mateo checking out. $7:19 to go. Vargas with it out on top. Spurgeon. She tries a 3. She's fouled by Sanford, and Spurgeon will shoot 3 free throws. Sanford picks up number 3. Spurgeon will shoot 3. First free throw for Spurgeon in front of the rim, up and over and in. Second free throw coming up. That free throw good. 50-48, one more chance coming. That free throw up and good. Spurgeon knocks good on all 3. It's a 1-point game. 7:02 to go. 50-40, McCook clean to the 1-point lead. Espinoza all the way down. Ball fake left it short. Rebound. Espinoza gets it back. Espinoza off the glass again short. This time the rebound finally harvested by the Threshers. Vargas on the far side. All the way in. Vargas cannot find the range. Rebound Dardis. Dardis the run out the other way. Dardis stops and goes and resets. Snap pass to Bodette. Bodette, a kick whistled on the defenders. Shot clock will stay right here at 20. $50-49, 6:27 to go. That shot up and in. Kano knocks down the bucket. 52-49, 6:16 to go. 6-11, and stripped away. Sanford with a steal. Kano the other way. Kano off the glass, up the basket. Good for Kano. It will count, and she will shoot a free throw and a chance for the three-point play. Two officials talking something over here. Foul was whistled on Vargas. Vargas picks up her first personal foul. The free throw coming up by Cano. That free throw good. Cano knocks down the free throw, 55-46, the three-point play. And a quick little five spurt, and a foul whistled right here on Dardist on the block. Clara Spurgeon, she'll walk to the other end and shoot two free throws. Dardist whistled for number 2. So Spurgeon at the free throw line. And her free throw banging home. Second free throw coming up. That free throw good. 55-51. Steal me another program. No, this one of those. Yeah. Down low, the pass picked off by Bethel. The Threshers with it, 5:40 to go. The three, too long by Tennant. Rebound Bodette. Bodette run out the other way. Skip shot up and in for Mateo. Scores off the wild runner. It's up, it's good. It's 57-51. Back the other way. Bethel draws a foul on Bodette. And McKenna Bodette picks up her second personal foul. So Vargas at the free throw line, her first free throw. Rattles around, it doesn't drop. Second free throw upcoming. That free throw doesn't drop either. Rebound, tracked down by Bodette. They roll it down low in the corner. The three banging home. Cano knocks down a three, and it's the biggest lead of the ballgame for McCook. 9 points, 60-51. Foul whistled right here on Dardist. Dardist picks up number 3. Maya Dardist picks up her third personal. That free throw from Tennant missing. Second free throw coming up. That free throw in and out, and the rebound pulled down Bethel, stick back up and in. Driscoll scores off the offensive rebound. 4:40 to go. A touchdown and an extra point, the margin here. McCook trying to add to that. They go down low. Bodette, nice little ball fake. She scores inside. That's 12 for McKenna Bodette. It's back to the 9-point advantage. see if Carl can get a copy of the. Never mind, I'll get it.
Okay.
Spinning down low, Bethel with it. Tennant eyed the three. Stepping, driving, Tennant. I don't see what the call was. Looks like Tennant commits the travel. It's a violation. It's a turnover, giving the ball to McCook. 3:57 to go. McCook with a 9-point advantage. It feels like just a minute ago it was 50-49. Bodette goes down low. She's fouled by Winter Rennis. And Rennis picks up her third personal foul. Fourth team foul, I should say. The three-pointer let go by Mateo. Rebound pulled down. Bodette sticks it up and in. And Bodette now with 14. And it's an 11-point McCook lead. The other way, that shot partially blocked. And it'll stay with it's off of the Threshers. It'll be McCook basketball. Diaz checking in the lineup. Diaz checking in. 3.5 to go. Foul whistled here on Ramirez. Picks up her fourth personal foul. And Mateo at the free throw line where she will shoot two.
Let's go, Greg. Right here, let's go.
That free throw good.
Let's go, guys, right here, Greg. Box out, Greg. Box out, Greg.
Second free throw up and good. 66-53. Bethel being pressured by McCook. Driscoll catching the lead pass. Give it a back out. Vargas trying to set this offense up. The three by Spurgeon rallying home. Timeout taken here. Full timeout taken. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved an RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today.
And welcome back here to Yost Center. 2:58 to go. Bethel has had their lead trimmed to Bethel has trimmed the lead to 10 after the three-pointer. Bodette gets it back, and a double dribble and a turnover, an ill-advised turnover here by McCook. 2:50 to go. And Bethel with it. Miller on the far side. Miller. In the corner, that ball's picked off by Dardis. Amaya Dardis the other way. Dardis weaves her way through traffic and backs away. with 2:31 to go. The three.
Here we go, Greg.
8 seconds to go. Runner blocked by Diaz. Diaz pulls it down, 2:12 to go. Vargas left it for Miller. Miller at the elbow. Miller working far side in the corner of Vargas. The floater running up and good for Melinda Vargas. 66-58, our score. Nearly tossed away. Vargas gets it back and comes up with a strip. Vargas stepping through, runner, thank you. The shot up the basket, good for Vargas, and Vargas will be at the free throw line and a chance for the three-point play. Darters whistle for foul number 4. The free throw up and good for Vargas. Vargas knocks down the free throw. 66-61, a minute 40 to go. Bethel has trimmed the lead to 5. Down low, Bodette slips behind the defenders and rolls it home. McKenna Bodette scores her 16th point of the ballgame, pushing the lead back to 7 with 1:28 to play in the contest. Bethel has to attack, trailing by 7. It's a 3-possession game. Spurgeon on top. The 3 from Driscoll. Driscoll's 3 crawls off. Rebound by Bodette. And Bodette ahead to Dartis. Dartis on the far side in the corner. Kiddo gives up to Barnett. Barnett missing. Bodette missing. The 3 from Miller. Miller's 3 off the side of the rim. Diaz tracks it down. Back to Spurgeon. Spurgeon in the corner. Driscoll. Thresher's a little bit too patient driving in. They'll kick out. Miller dials up her 3. Her 3 short. Rebound Bodette. McKenna Bodette one more time. Bodette working. Driving with 36 seconds. Backs it out. Bodette all the way down. Ball fake. Bodette up and in. And Bodette with the dagger. Bodette scores down low. It's 70-61. Bodette now. So timeout taken here by Bethel. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right here after this on the Lark Network.
The instructors have all had like a helping hand in helping each and every one of us. And I'm taking everything that they've given me and I'm just trying to help dispense that to the next generation.
Now that I'm actually interacting with the aircraft, starting to get more in depth, people are viewing you as a pilot. It definitely raises your maturity level and makes you focus. When it comes to trusting you, obviously they're putting all their trust into you.
And welcome back here to Yost Center on the campus of Heston College. Next game will start within about 20 minutes after the game here. And I'll ask Lex if she got our starters by chance. Okay. We'll figure that out as we go. North Platte and Heston coming up for our second game of the evening. And this is the Lark Classic. Tomorrow, Bethel will play at noon against North Platte. McCook will play at 2 against Heston. .30 seconds to go. Bethel advances it to half court. Love that rule. I really do like that rule a lot. Vargas with it. Vargas has to dial something up. Spurgeon lets the 3 go. Her 3 short. Spurgeon gets it back, goes to the rack, draws a foul. The basket, scores for Spurgeon.
Basket for Threshers number 12, Clara Spurgeon.
Mateo picks up her 4th personal foul. Spurgeon at the free throw line where she will shoot a point, or shoot a free throw and a chance for the three-point play. Free throw doesn't drop, rebound pulled down. Shot clock is dead. 70-63. They'll back it out. Bodette, a foul whistle away from the bucket. Foul charge to Spurgeon. Spurgeon picks up her second. And Mateo at the free throw line where she will shoot a pair with 6.3 seconds to go. And the free throw good. Second free throw forthcoming. Looks like our second game will start in about 6:10. So we will timeout taken here. 30-second timeout. We'll take it right here. What we'll do is we'll reset what we do. They're going to go ahead and advance the basketball. So we'll reset the links here as the conclusion of this game. And we'll get to our second one between the North Platte Knights and your Hesston College Larks. Here as we are getting ready. North Platte, they're 2-4 on the season. Larks still looking for their first victory. They are mired in an 11-month drought. Their last win, December 16th of last season. So Larks coming up on near a calendar year without a victory. Rolling towards 11 months without a win. Fans still starting to file in here on Community Night. See the Papa shot going on in that northwest corner. You can see it on the screen. That'll be a hot commodity, a hot ticket all night long. And Vargas to toss it in. Vargas bringing in with 6.3 seconds to go. And they'll wrap it down. That's poked away and stays with Bethel. They'll move it right in front of Lark superfans, Barbara Eichelberg and Betty Lynchett. Back it down low. The three does not drop. Rebound pulled in. And that is going to do our final score here from our first game of the Lark Classic. McCook Community College 72, Bethel College JV 63. We're going to take a break, reset the links, and come back with the start of our second game here on the Lark Network. I'm Rusty Witcher saying so long. See you in 20.